Hey Aquarius, welcome to your weekly forecast. I hope all of you are doing well. Let's dive in to see what energies are coming in for you this week. If you are new here, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Give this message a big thumbs up. It really does help the channel, guys. So let's dive in. Hearing the name Brenda and Brian, this message. So I don't know if those names resonate for you. Brenda, Brian. It's a B name. Let's see. Let's get you an overall message for the week. One card, Spirit, for Aquarius. All right, let's do it. Oh, Pegasus. Transcending, card 28. I thought that was a 3 at first. Okay. Ooh. So card 23, I don't know if 23 means something to you, or 5, right? 2 plus 3. Transcending Pegasus. I feel like this is like you are coming up for some type of ashes, Aquarius. What I've been feeling in your readings as of late, I'll say the last 2 or 3 messages at least, is that you guys are coming out of some hard shit right now. This feels good for me as the reader. I feel as though you are transcending some type of pain, some type of heartache, some type of drama, anything like that. It feels as though you guys are coming out of it. I don't know if you're just this is just your moment, and I'm grateful for that, to hear that. I'm happy to hear that for you guys, as you know, as someone who cares about this energy. And so, I don't know you, but I care about the energy around you, of course. And so it feels as though you're coming out of some heavy stuff and transcending something, rising above drama. I keep hearing the word drama. So I don't know if this has been some family drama, friend drama, work drama, it's drama of all kinds. I feel like you're coming out of that and stepping into something very new, something better. Let's keep pulling you some more energies. What's going on for Aquarius this week, Spirit? What are they transcending? What are they stepping into? That's what I feel. That's it. That's what it is. Is that I feel like you're stepping into something new here, Aquarius. Oh my gosh, what is going on? Okay, if you have Gemini in your chart, you should probably check that reading out. In your major 3, right? Your sun, moon, or rising. Because they got the teacher card, and this card just flew out for you. And I shuffled these decks. That is crazy. All right, let's pull you one more from this deck. So that teacher energy, what is going on? I feel like you guys could also be stepping into that energy of being a teacher or learning from a new teacher. Maybe you are going back to school, taking a class, taking an art class, I'm feeling, or studying something new online. Also, you could be the teacher. Maybe you're showing someone the ropes at your job this week, or you're starting your own class and you're teaching something, or I'm seeing a park in my head. I don't know if you guys are like yoga teachers or like teaching something in a park. It's just so weird. All right, so you have 2 people cards. You have the 4 people with teacher, and you have the 7 of people with professional assistant. Sorry. All right, and then you have 2 of cycle at the bottom with status quo. All right, so what I feel here with this energy is that, especially now with professional assistants coming out, some of you really could be stepping into a student role this week. With Gemini, it felt as though, and that's your fellow air sign, it felt as though they were stepping out of being the student into the teacher. With you guys, I feel like you're stepping into being the student. I feel like, and that's going to not apply to all of you, right? Maybe you're starting something new where you're learning from someone. This could be also at your job, where you're starting a new job and you're learning on the job, right? Learning from your boss or whatever, supervisor, or your fellow co-workers. Also, this energy feels as though there's going to be a lot of people. You're going to be around a lot of people this week. I don't know if you're going into like seminars or like going into a crowd of some sort, meaning going into an audience. Maybe you're going to like an audience where you're going to be an audience member. This feels as though here, Aquarius, is that there's something new that you're learning. Notice that these two energies have papers, right? This is a book, this is a newspaper or article, and it feels like a light is being shined. So this feels as though there's some new knowledge coming to light this week. Some of you could be learning something new. I'm seeing a nurse in my head for some reason, but I feel like there's something new being sparked in you, learning something new, learning from someone in your professional world. Meaning, if let's say if you're an artist, you could be learning from another artist this week on like lighting or something like that. Or I don't know, there's something about learning from someone in your line of in your field line where you something that you want to learn about from someone else who does it already, if that makes sense, right? Or you could be the teacher, like I said, but we'll have to pull some more cards. But I feel as though you could be a teacher as well. You could be teaching someone something, stepping into the teacher role. Let's pull you a Moonology card, Aquarius, to see what's going on. What's going on for Aquarius this week? With that transcending energy there, Aquarius, some of you could be, you could be going from the student to the professor or the master or the teacher or something like that. You have the cardinal moon. It says, be bold and make the first move. Ooh. And this feels like leadership to me. That card, particularly when it came out, this feels like leadership. So some of you could be stepping into a leadership position. Don't be afraid. Don't think that you don't have what it takes, okay? So let's say if you are getting a higher position, you have what it takes. That's why they promoted you. That's why they hired you. It feels as though you need confidence in this week because you're stepping into a role that you've never been in before. So let's pull some tarot. Messages for Aquarius for the week. Messages for Aquarius. What's going on for Aquarius this week? Whoa. Okay. You have the Four of Pentacles. Love that the Four of Pentacles just came out, actually, because with the be bold and make the first move, the Four of Pentacles can speak of holding back, right? Blocking. Notice on this card, they're blocking their heart chakra, really holding back. A lot of you could be afraid to make the first move in a romantic sense, right? Okay. Let's see. The Judgment card, the Queen of Wands. Yeah, you're being called out. These are two energies. This energy is being called out, the Judgment energy, being called out of one position into another, right? Going from laying down in the grave or the ditch or the coffin to being standing, coming up, rising. The Pegasus energy, right? Being risen up. The Queen of Wands is a leader, not a student, not a person who takes direction, gives guidance. So a lot of you are being called out of a mediocre position in your life. So, and I don't mean that as an offense. I mean, it's too small for you. You need something bigger. You need a bigger space. You need to be in a higher position. You need to stop playing it small. Why do you have your prices so low, right? That kind of thing. Raise your prices. Your work is great. You know, you do good work. It feels as though that kind of energy to me. Like you need to be a little bit sarcastic with it. Not verbally, but you need to carry yourself in this confident position. The Ten of Swords, the Six of Pentacles. At the bottom, you have the Emperor. Absolutely. This is about you stepping into a teacher role. Yeah. Okay. This is about taking the initiative. Okay. It's not going to come to you. You're going to have to go to it. All right. The opportunity won't come knocking. It's about you taking yourself and putting yourself out there. So with the Four of Pentacles, you're holding back a little bit, and that's no longer going to serve your path. So Spirit, the Judgment energy, is going to call you out of it. Meaning, there could be an opportunity that's just too good to pass up. You could be pushed into it, meaning something else ends, like a job or a relationship or something like that, and then you're called into this leadership position, and this is causing you to, with the Ten of Swords, this is causing you to walk away from, close a chapter, close a book, something that's been difficult. Like I said at the beginning, your energies in your recent readings have been difficult. So it feels as though Spirit is telling you to close a book, close this chapter of your life. You are no longer the victim, you are the victor of your story. And as long as you keep telling yourself that things are bad, I'm never going to have good things, I'm just a pessimist, you will keep reiterating the same storyline over and over. Who wants to live in a loop, right? Nobody. That's like the scariest Groundhog Day ever. So it feels as though you're being called out of this and into a position of power, possibly. Some of you, this is about promotions at your job, or maybe you're just going to a new company where you're going to be promoted. This is about, also with the Queen of Wands, this is about, artists, creativeness. So if you are, let's say, freelancer or someone who does artistry and whatever that is, right? Artistry is wide. Take what resonates. It feels as though maybe you're an entrepreneur and it's time for you to put your stuff online, get an Instagram account, get a website going. It feels as though Spirit is calling you into being the leader of your life instead of playing it small with the Four of Pentacles. You are worried about not being received well. For some of you, the Six of Pentacles. Maybe if I put my work out there, who's gonna buy it? Nobody's gonna buy my shit. No one thinks I'm good enough. I don't even think I'm good enough. And you're worried about how you're gonna be received, or if you putting your resume out there, no one is gonna look at your resume. There's other qualified people who went to Harvard and all. It's just like you are telling yourself a story that's keeping you very small, right? I want to say tiny. But I just feel like you need to tell yourself a different story. If you have to do affirmations in the mirror every morning, damn it, do it. If you have to write down your best qualities, do it. Something that gets you going, something that makes you feel bold and in charge and make you want to get out there and put yourself out there. Because it feels like you have something to offer here, Aquarius. Reciprocity will come to you. You will be paid for what you do. Some of you, this is about money, right? It is about, like, will they buy it, right? Whatever that is that you do. Yes, they will, right? The Six of Pentacles speaks of it's like energy exchange, and money is energy, as I always say on this channel. So you are transcending some chapter, some hardship, some area of your life where you were like really telling yourself one story, and now you're telling yourself another story. This is Emperor, right? Aries energy. Aries is the leader of the zodiac, wheel. And it feels as though you need to step into that energy. Some of you are Aries moon, I just heard. Great. You need to harness that energy. You need to harness the energy of the Emperor and try to step into this boldness of taking charge of your life, telling yourself a new story. That keeps coming up in my mind right now. Telling yourself a new story, taking charge, being bold, making the first move. If you need help, don't be afraid to ask for it. However, I feel like you have the skills necessary to go on this new adventure, okay? So let's pull you some final cards here. Final messages for Aquarius for the week. Final messages for Aquarius for the week, right? Okay. Let's take it. Let's see what it is. Beginnings. Look at that. Ten of Swords is speaks of an ending, and now you have beginnings. Yep. And also, this speaks of a new beginning, the Judgment card. So don't be afraid to start small. Rest. Slow down. You don't have to solve everything today. Love that. Radiance. Keep your head held high and follow the sun and follow the signs. Whenever I see that card, Radiance, and I see sun, I always think of signs as well. So if this is a sign for you, follow the signs. This is a big neon blinking sign, right? Get out there, do what you got to do. You are the leader of your life. You do have what it takes. You know, of course, slow down when you need to. Don't rush ahead. Don't, especially in retrograde season, do read every fine line on that contract or whatever you're doing. Just read it through, okay? Take your time and know who you are. Be confident in who you are and be bold, because there's going to be opportunities, a new beginning. You don't want to let your confidence stand in the way. So I really hope that this reading resonated for you, Aquarius. If it did, give me a big thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.